thoughts, having a good time, sharing good energy with good people in good places, doing good things. All right, let me make sure I can hear me. I always crack up when it gets me on those little spots right there. But give me a second. I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay, here I come, collective. All right, I felt like we should finish rolling out like all the rest of this laundry deck. So, see what else is happening out there. I was called to pull out another deck too. Maybe get some tea on some things. We wouldn't want people to think we didn't know what they were up to. That's the energy I get. Like, people are like, oh, well, they don't know. And it's like, no, people just don't expose everything they know. Sometimes they want to just let you think that you know, they don't know, so that you can do whatever you're going to do and get caught red-handed. The initials A, B, C, or Z could be significant. Oh, yeah, I got to move this to be able to, whoa. Okay, a few cards flew out. Some more initials in there. Maybe keep track of like your thoughts and like what you're focused on, where you're placing your energy. I feel like you are, and that's what's like creating this whole different effect as far as like, I don't know, it just feels so easy right now, so good. That's literally the general energy that I get all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Yeah, like your wildest dreams are coming true. I really enjoy that for you guys. I really, really do. Okay, I guess comments aren't allowed. I guess I took them off. So your wildest dreams are coming true. Someone's world has come to an end as well. Okay, so always, as per usual, those varying energies, A, B, C, and Z. Somebody's mother is sending the evil eye because there's no way out for them. But it's all good, is what I'm getting. Like, it doesn't matter because, you know, the wildest dreams are coming true. Like, what is, none of that, like, nothing gets you down at this point is the energy. Anything they continue to do against you marks their end. So, like, you know, people are just sealing the deal with respect to removing themselves from projecting on you is what I'm hearing now. It's like whatever they do, they already know that you've already disconnected. The initial R may be significant. A male cousin could be significant. It's not you in that situation or whatever it is. Like maybe there's some issue that they want to bring up with you, but just keep in mind, bear in mind, it's not you. That's their issue. There's a businessman who wish, or a businesswoman who wish that they had married you, or someone that you've met in the line of business that wish that they had gotten together with you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe they were, I don't know, they were too far left. I feel like they were too far extreme with the way that they lived their lives. They had already kind of signed over their soul. And that just wouldn't been, you chose right. That wouldn't have been the right choice. I'm seeing a heavy feminine energy with that, like this trying to press the issue of like, well, I really like you, to a masculine energy. Like she's sending that message, but through other people. Anyway, maybe a male cousin is actually facing some jail time right now. They're also, or maybe there's a male cousin who currently cannot find or keep a job. Maybe they're attached to a prostitute or somebody in this energy or in this group of people here. You are fully aware of the timing because it's what you manifested as yours. Yes. So that's also the energy I get. Like people want you to feel rushed. People want you to feel like you're running out of time. People want you to feel like, you know, this or that. And keep working at your pace. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. This initial R is very strong out here. Whoever this individual is, they have a lot, there may be someone connected to them or something, or them. They have a lot of like surgeries. Or this person is going to be get caught, like getting arrested or something while they're live recording. So somebody feels like, oh wow, I get like either somebody's going to be in the airport kind of like filming something. They're going to be live for sure. They're going to be live like showing like their good time, and they're going to get like the police are going to come right in on them. It has something to do with this stalking and harassment, maybe a MDK for hire, and some type of corrupt organization that they completed or put together or something like that. Yeah, and it's just because in order for things to be rebuilt, some things have to be destroyed. You know, it's a natural cause and effect, you know, the gravity thing, the up and down. Yeah, and they know that you see everything. That's the energy I'm getting to. Like, people want to know what you know. Like, it doesn't really matter. Just do what you're going to do. Because even if we tell you what we know, you still going to want to try and do what you want to do just because you don't see what we tell you. Having, you know, you don't agree. Yeah, we saw you not, you know, pass away from the, you know, the spells that we sent, and like the people that, yeah, we see the fact that we've hired people and they can't even get the job done. We don't want to see it. So it's like, why would we tell you? Why would we waste our breath, our life force energy? Why would we waste anything on people who know you see, but they want to keep acting like you don't? That would sound crazy of us. Trying to convince someone of something like, ugh, it's waste of time. Pish tosh is the energy I get. There's a relative that was really conniving, and they pretty much ruined all of their future. This person is in the relative space, so maybe they held a different title in your, maybe they were family. Now they just a relative. Like, oh, they're just related. Like, yeah, they, I don't know, somebody had a child or something. It's like your parent, maybe. And it's a lot of evil eye, you know, and stuff like that. What I'm hearing now, well, what I'm reading now is saying their evil eye, it's going to cause a vessel to pop in their eye, and that's going to make them look really ugly. I feel like these people are already being seen as ugly. Maybe some Gemini energy as well, because now everybody's kind of looking at the bigger picture. And so as a result, it's like they're going to look ugly. Like their inner is going to show outwardly. Basically, that's the bigger picture of thing. Lots of regrets for lots of people. There's some bitter Betty, broad energy, who doesn't realize or doesn't, you know, who fails to see that this love transcends all space and time. So these are things that, you know, you can't replace, you can't remake, you know, you can't, you know, something about it, like it's its own unique, original, amazing piece of life. It's exploration of life, you know, expression of life. Your favorite celebrities, icons, public figures, and responsible looking citizens and community pillars, politicians are involved. So the individuals, and again, that's going towards that energy that I felt a couple weeks ago or something like that, where it's like they thought they were everything, and they're realizing they're not bigger than the actual majority because they've done so many things to so many people. They felt like their small group, because now their group is feeling small. It's like, oh, our little group is nothing in comparison to the people that we've actually, like, and that was their claim to fame. Like they got over on so many people. Now that energy has returned back. It's like, oh, you can't fight. Like you can group up and be the masses against one person. But when all of those little one people and the people around them that were affected by the things actually group up against them, it's more. So their numbers have been surpassed. Like, I don't know. The initials F or S, maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody thought that they could, you know, with this this FUCSHI, they thought they could get away with this, but it's like really turning out to be not a good situation. Someone isn't aware that they are being followed, and they're leading the investigator to everyone involved. This came out a long time ago too. Everyone, including a cook in a big kitchen, like an industrial type kitchen. Maybe they have other businesses too that they do outside of this industrial kitchen, and that's where like all of this final judgment is being taken place, like in this karma in life is beginning for them. They felt that, what I'm understanding is, whoever this kitchen and this big industrial chef, like they fell short a long time ago. Like they're not even living up to their own success in their own profession. Like they fell short. Like they had all the opportunity, the space, the recognition, the this and that, you know, everything was there for them. They weren't focused on continuing to build off of that, is what I'm seeing here. It's like they have a kitchen, they've been overseas, you know, in other countries and this and that. Like they've gotten they've gotten the recognition that they should have in order to really pop off, but they just never did because they were attached to people. And maybe this person is realizing that this chef in the industrial type kitchen is maybe they, you know, they like maybe they're cousins. Maybe it's this cousin energy for them. You know, these people who are just too attached. I met someone like that, you know, and as we dated, it was kind of like, oh, they got too much control over your life. Like, what you mean they got the keys? What do you mean we gonna go on a date and go there and they got the keys? Like, why are, I don't know, it's just real mixed energy where they don't have privacy, they don't have their own life. Yeah, the initials D, I, N, or S. DNS, not in service song. We're sorry. All right, what else is out here on this table? This final judgment. This amazing final judgment that's taking place. These people looking ugly. Ooh, yeah, they're paranoid. They're paranoid. Yeah, and there's no love affair. Like, there's no wishful thinking. There's no second chance. There's no deja vu. There's none of that. They're just in this paranoid energy, maybe getting caught up from this, you know, love affair that they've had. This, oh, this is somebody on the DL. Okay, so this is somebody on the DL who's trying to, like, mask their energy. Someone who's probably burned bridges with you already. So what else is out here? Yeah, what's this about? Yeah, you and your person are reaching a different level of loyalty and intimacy is what I'm understanding. It's like if they send things to thwart it, it's just it's irrelevant. It's so irrelevant. I get like the energy of like it's running right down your back. Like if it's even, you know, these people are really trapped in their own I don't know. They feel so far away from you. It's so funny because they are. Like, well, maybe you feel that way because you are. Yeah, that's the consequence. I mean, clearly, those are the consequences. Yeah, and you're in harmony in this, you and your person, in this intimate, like, energy, like this closeness. It's like, babe, are they, you know, are you feeling like this? Yeah, okay, maybe that's something they're sending. Like, the people are connecting with their person and going into the communications that they need to about what they're feeling, what they're acknowledging. Like, oh, okay, that must be my ex because, you know, I saw them pop up on my timeline. I blocked them, don't worry. You know what I mean? It's like somebody's like, oh, they're, look, somebody's ex was, you know, trying to be all up in the biz, the business. Maybe there was a feminine energy that, you know, whose ex was trying to be all up in the business and their ex got blocked, trying to see if they could, you know, spark some type of flame, or if they saw them as a thrill. It's like, nah, not even. Like, there ain't been a thrill since since the first time you was a thrill. it was a one and done. Like, yeah, we had that. Past tense. Yeah, that's a hopeless situation. Those are the consequences for people in your past. They're too toxic for you to even want to be connected to them in any way, and that's why they continue to long. And that's fine. You know, again, like, people can do what they want to do. They can work themselves into the stressed out migraine of their lifetime. You know, they could headache themselves to the hospital if they like. We don't care. Who cares? We don't care who it is. Who cares? No one here in the collectives group cares about that. Continue to, like, okay, you longing, Anne. Oh, you want so bad for this. Okay, Anne. What does that do? It doesn't do anything but put you in some situation where you got all these consequences and you're feeling hopeless because you couldn't get away with some shit that we told you couldn't do in the first place. That's why it's called longing, because it don't happen. Again, I am so sick of these people, these narcissists who don't even know the definitions of words. Like, they're doing spells, but they don't even understand how the spells work because they don't know definitions of words. Like, they're illiterate bum, ugly bums at that. Yeah, this glow up is literally putting them in their place. Everything they see you do is causing all kinds of waves, all kinds of, you know, guilt and worry and fear because they know they have all these legal problems coming towards them. Yeah. They wanted to keep you in an energy where you felt like you were running from something or you were trapped. And it's like, no. You are trapped with your consequences. That's the running energy. Like, nah, we're going to just go ahead and sit and finish doing what we're doing. It's almost like there's like a restaurant closing and somebody's like, we're closing in 10 minutes. I'm finishing my food. You can close whatever you need to. I'm going to close down this plate when I'm finished eating. And it's almost like an instant injury. Oh, I apologize, because they see that. It's like, no, that's not how you do business. You let your patrons sit at their table and they enjoy their meal. That's how you get a good tip. Like, people don't realize, like, yeah, encroaching on other people's time and, you know, maybe some people, well, we were just trying to stop you. We were just trying to stop, you know, we were just trying to hold you back and make sure that you had enough time to recharge. And like, somebody might even come with that. Like, we were just trying to make sure you didn't get trapped and weren't in the same type of situation. These may be these nosy gossip people, you know, who are out there spreading rumors, yeah, trying to, that's their energy now. We were just trying to make sure that you had a chance to breathe and recharge because we know the last time you got into something, like, you were doing all of this though behind my back. Like, if you cared about me, you would communicate that with to me. You know what I mean? Like, that don't make sense. So it's like any type of explanation they give, it's like, that doesn't make sense. Why would you go behind my back to help me to feel recharged? That's not the time that you do that. You come forward and you say, hey, we noticed this, not, and the other. People know what the stupid stuff that they do, that they do it on purpose. And that's also a part of it too. They want you to be confused and perplexed. They want you to find out stuff about them and keep you so trapped into, like, why did they do this to me? How could they do this? They want you to stay perplexed in that energy because it holds you back. Anytime you're focused on anything other than this, you're stupid. All right? You're trapped. You're in these waves of emotion. So I get a lot of people are fake flexing too, like that like are acting like they didn't know that you had moved on or you were moving on, and it's like, yeah, no, you already know all those scarcity tactics. Again, that trying to make you feel puzzled, they trying to conflict your energy big time. That's what it is. Like, make you afraid. Oh, be afraid. Like, again, if you can't find the willpower to move on, I guess you get stuck in that cycle then, huh? Because ain't nobody waiting for nobody. You got to save yourself. Whatever you hooked on, get unhooked. You know? That's the name of the game here. Yeah. Oh, now these people are being haunted by the fact that you know that they are not worth it. Like, yeah, they're putting up all these fake smiles, especially this person who's, like, impersonating you. This person is really, like, they're running from everything. When people talk to them, they go, oh, no, everything's fine. That's... And then when people bring it up, they're like, oh, well, you know, I'm not really, you know, I don't know. They move. Well, I was really trying to protect this situation, or they might try to blame, like, put it off on something else. Well, I didn't know because I thought. They may even be like trying to pretend like they weren't the ones who made the lies. Oh yeah, well, since they came back, it's kind of like some energy, or now that there's paying child support or some weird stuff. It's so weird. Yeah. Maybe they're even admit that, like, they know that you're in love with somebody else, and they're like, oh yeah, no, we're not trying to stand in the way of that. Yeah, we're not trying to stand that. We were just trying to make sure that this wasn't another bad habit. That's some BS. Yeah, they're spiritual haters. They wanted you to be in that energy and kind of just ride on in this and be puzzled right along with them. Or they were going to fake puzzled then. They're for real puzzled now. But they were planning on, yeah, they were going to fake puzzle you. Like, oh no, it didn't work out with your person. What happened? I was hoping, like, they might have been in the background just trying to be quiet but doing stuff. What happened? Oh, there's such and such, such and such. It's like, yeah, no. If at first you don't succeed, maybe that's the energy that they're in. It's like, oh, we'll dust it off and we'll try again. And they keep getting met with the same, like, response from... I cannot make this up. This is the response from the universe. If anybody was wondering, why are you wasting your time being a cyberbully? Like, we should probably put out, like, a commercial. Collectively, we should put out a commercial for them and see if they'll actually, like, they probably would jump on board, huh? Like, are you tired of being a cyberbully? Did you get pressured to gang stalk someone? You may be entitled to compensation. they might That'd be a way to catch a bunch of people. That's what I'm feeling like. Like, they can't wait for a moment to be seen and be heard. That's so sad. That's the whole reason, like, that, and you're so unbothered by it. And that's another thing that, like, really chaps their hides. That makes them go more toxic, though. That's the part that they don't realize, because then they try to, like, not face the reality. And they want you to be puzzled and feel like you're not facing reality. Oh, you're too spiritual. Oh, you're too business-like. Oh, you're too, antisocial. Oh, you're this. Like, mind your business. How would you know? That was also another part for me. Like, how would they know? How would they know what you're doing? How would they, like, it's so weird. Like, what kind of life do they have if they're finding out about somebody being antisocial? Like, how do you know I'm really antisocial? How do you know I don't have a party going on at the house every weekend? It's so weird. Like, why does it matter? Why does it matter? Because essentially that would have been a way for you to, like, that was basically how you dusted off everything that they were doing. It matters because now it's got them confused. But dusting that off, it matters because that was supposed to be the thing. These were supposed to be your issues. Again, complete waste of time. Complete. I don't even know how to say it. It's complete. Completely. Give me a second, collective. Okay, here I come. This was a real bad, like, choice. This was a real wrong turn for these people. They definitely shouldn't have done this. Shouldn't have got themselves caught up like this, for sure. All right. Let me use this deck. Let's see what else is going on. What's going on with them that they don't see? So what's going on with all of these outside people, or which outside people are being, like, most dealt with, I feel like. Yeah, there's something about this, like, illusion. They couldn't do anything. Like, they can't even bring you any of the problems that they were previously bringing you. There's this futility that exists. They can't even bring you the problems. Like, they can't even pretend to be a problem for you. Futility. I keep looking that up, huh? Yeah, it's pointless. Like we said, waste of time. It's pointless to try to do anything to stand in the way of this glow up. Like, it's pointless to try to, like, present some type of opportunity or try to confuse this person or trick this person. Like, it's clear. Like, you can't. I'm gonna look up the word debauch just so we can maybe work off of that, because it's like they're trying to destroy the morality of someone who's spiritual and in a glow up phase. And it's like, yeah, you can't, because what they manifested is theirs. Like, you can continue to be a spiritual hater. You're just being seen as who you are. Like, there's no way to destroy this person. There is no moral impurity. There is no corrupt behavior. There is no, excessive indulgence in, like, eating or drinking or, whatever it is. Physical activity, cursing, yell. Like, there's no debauchery in this person's space, like, energy. They're in the glow up. It's just weird because people, see that. They see the prudence, but then they keep ignoring it. That's what's so stupid. How many times do people have to be enlightened to the same thing? Tell her light is, I didn't mean to say life is taken, but apparently that's what was needing to come out. Until their life is taken. Truth and clarity on that. That's what the universe is going to be prudent in at this time. Until their life is taken. Not here to do anything but deliver messages. Anything else from this deck? Well, all right. Whoever this kindergarten teacher is, they're seeing this firsthand. Like, maybe this is the person that does have their hands up and is trying their best to, like, get out of this ignorant energy. Yeah. They're having, like, this, whoever this person is, they are having, like, these, they keep getting themselves into they're realizing, because they're realizing how, lackluster or how, like, necessary they are. Like, they're not it's not necessary for anybody to be involved with this energy. And they're realizing that. Maybe they feel like they really feel hopeless, you know, and that's maybe what they're trying to elude. Maybe they're still like trying to press the issue with maybe some rock star energy. That's all they have to hold on to right now. Like that's the only movement that they have. But that's not going well. Yeah, look, it's running right into this justice. Like it's a work of art to be seen in the light that the collective is seen in. Like it is not something that comes, like you can't get this. You can't buy this. This is not something you can buy. You can't buy this type of energy. You can't swindle, you can't steal from another person. It won't be embodied to such a depth because it doesn't exist. Like when you find, I don't know, it's like everybody always talks about finding the fountain of youth, right? And imagine the thought just for a minute, the fountain of youth, right? The fountain where all life springs from, and there's just endless, youth and vitality and this and that and the other, right? When you imagine that, you imagined a vessel, right? Similar to this, that it was in, right? It has a place that it's contained, that it exists, right? And you cannot replace that. You can't replace the vessel. If you take the vessel away, it takes away, the spirit leaves it. So it doesn't exist outside of this vessel. I don't know what people are trying to understand or are misinterpreting here. Yeah, there's nothing, there's no speed, there's no motion, there's nothing that could actually change this. It is. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody's father or somebody's friend that's getting this information, or, being made aware of like, no, maybe someone's realizing like you're connected with a fool. Somebody's playing you a dumbass tune and you listening to it, talk about this the best beat ever. And it's not. Yeah, somebody's friend is like, listen, I'm trying to help you see, bro, you are connected to the wrong person. And it's not about getting connected to the right person, is what their friends telling them. And they're like, no, you just need to disconnect from the wrong person with the quickness, because whomever they're involved with is this is all this person knows how to do. They will never be anything. They will never establish a business or anything. You can't protect this energy. You can't, do anything with this. Maybe there's a father energy that's just like stuck too, because they are learning like that they, what they've really embedded themselves in is what I'm understanding. Like someone embedded themselves. Ooh, there's a whole community. Look at that. The whole community is aware that this repair like needs to take place from this madman energy. But it's not, the weird part about it is like, it's not to benefit the collective, because it doesn't matter. Whatever they do it has no effect, right? It only affects them. And that's the problem that they're facing right now. Like, oh gosh, how do we fix that? They have already come to the realization and understanding. They've even went back to people who they've paid money for work from, any root workers and stuff, either to find out that these vessels were empty. These people were gone, right? That these vessels that they helped to utilize, like these vessels were gone. In addition to the fact that they're realizing like with those vessels being gone, or these root workers no longer being able to hold any magic within their vessels, they cannot reverse anything. It will come. It's already reversed. Like that's the thing they're not realizing. They're like, want to stop it. Like, how can you stop something that you already sent out? It's already out there. You wanted this. This is what you wanted. You wanted it to go out and to run its course, and it did. But in running its course, it found you out. So then it was it was pointed to where it should have been. It's almost like one of those things where like a target is set and they send like some type of missile or something to the target, but it's like halfway there, they got instructions like, oh no, that's not the target. This actually is, and it just went ahead and changed the trajectory. That was an ignorant thing for them to do. Not knowing how to, maybe this is just ignorance, like just blind ignorance. Not knowing what to do. There's this father energy who I guess feels like they're so stupid right now. Like feels very trapped. Yeah, trying to spy and like find out information. Yeah, trying to volunteer even any energy or negative energy or negative thought projections. Wow. This all got cut down so quick though. Because I feel like every time they tried to start this up, it was met with another energy that was like, no. Keeper of honor, armor, battle, loyalty, architect of solutions, engineering practice, problem solver, complex systems, technology, musician. I feel like it was like everything that came up was like every response in the process was like music to someone's ears. It was like, ah, yes. Ah, yes. Maybe their friend is helping them to realize this too. Maybe there's a community member that's also expressed this too. I'm getting in heavy energy though, like this whole conglomerate, this whole group of people, like they're very oppressed right now because of their own disappointments, you know. They let themselves down trying to build this negative force field around somebody else. Essentially got them trapped in their own situations. It is what it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This wow. Whoever volunteered this, what I'm understanding is this emperor energy is telling whomever is able to volunteer like the right information doesn't have to worry. I don't know why that's coming out, but that's maybe something that some emperor energy is making sure other people know. Like, if you didn't have a hand in it, if you didn't volunteer this, whatever, 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 against the collective, then you're fine. Yeah, you know, if you didn't go within, if you didn't take that time to go within and to kind of see what you were doing right or wrong, etc., that's where you gave your power away, is what this person, this emperor energy, is communicating. And that's basically, I mean, that according to script. According to script. Like, it can't be changed. It's already, what does that mean? Like, we got you. Picture this. I don't know what else to say. I see what I see. Picture this. Man. Yeah, you did. Yeah. Shouldn't have done that. Oh my gosh. In French, the origin of the word debauchery means to turn away from one's duty. So this community couldn't turn you away from your duty in being this spiritual embodiment of whomever and whatever you want to be, right? Because that is what it is. It's, you are who you say you are, period. I don't care if you said you was a monkey's uncle. That's what you said. I'm just saying, like, why does it matter? Why are these people so hard pressed? Can't they find something to be for themselves and to focus on? That's really I mean, not that we care. Not that anybody in the collective's energy cares. It feels like it's being handled by someone outside of, you know, I don't know. This person is, his hand is in a fist. He's serious. He not playing with y'all. That head's going to come off if people keep getting drunk in this, you know, mindset and energy of trying to put this relationship through any strife. Look, this is what's been called out. This person has gotten authority too, from what I'm understanding, to bring this upon anybody. Like, look, go ahead, go for it. Go for it. It belongs to you. Go do what you got to do, is what this person's been told by the higher ups. Okay. It doesn't matter who it is. If they're trying to bring a truce, don't accept it. Have them meet where they're supposed to be met. It's like, oh, they want to give a truce. Don't take it. Have them meet where they're supposed to be met at. That's the only way for this person to really gain in this instance. And, you know, to get into this matriarch, you know, kind of energy. You know, everything else will lead to disappointment. Look, cruelty is going to lead to a lack of abundance from the universe. You know, you can't skirt your way out of this. This is a communication that most people have considered. You know, this therapy energy, like they've considered it because they're like, well, I do want to have a victory. I don't want to be stuck in this energy right now that I'm in this tower energy. They see the light. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, wow. They feel like praising and putting someone on a pedestal, this hacker energy on a pedestal, really ruined everything. They're also confused at like, how could they seduce them so, you know, far down is what I'm understanding. Because it's like, when your luxury looks like this does not look lux. It's like, how could we get so far down? This is what a lot of people are realizing. Like, how could we get ourselves so far down? Because they put themselves at the bottom of the totem pole in life. That's who they were hanging out with. You can't hang out with scuzzy buckets and be like, oh, they gonna lift us up. No, that's not how it works. You heard that saying where it's like, oh, you are the, you know, the people that you hang around kind of thing. Like, I don't know, birds of a feather flock together. Anyway, that's all being, you know, communicated, taken care of. There's this emperor is maybe even working with a public defender. Could be even someone, root worker, that they've hired on their own is what I'm understanding. Yeah. To go and look into some things and justify their circumstances for themselves more than anything about their own new beginning. So he didn't care whoever it left puzzle. It's like, okay, puzzle them this, puzzle them that. I don't give a, because it ain't, it's like, it's nothing off my back. It's no skin off my back. It literally is not. That's what this person is saying. It's no skin off my back. Look, it's no skin off my back. The strength card. It's no skin off my back, yo. I got you. This person's like, I'm not gonna, yeah. Wow. Okay. It went all the way to valor. So I have no other choice but to let it be what it is. What's understood don't have to be explained. That's what we know. That's also a part of it. Like, the collective doesn't even care to see what these people's karma is. It's like, we know stuff is coming. Okay, sit back. We don't care. We know how this works. It's always like when they least expect it. Because they be focused somewhere else. They're not focused on the right thing. So it's always when they're least expected. It's usually when they're in this puzzled energy. Like, wait, how is this happening? And then bam. But, you know, it is what it is. Let them do what they're going to do. Since that's what they want to do. We don't control others. We only control ourselves. And that's why we're in control at the end of the day. That's how it works. I hope this has been helpful and insightful in some way, shape, or form. Let me get a few more oracles. See what else is out here for the collective that they need to recognize in this new world. Like, watch for the signs that lead you to true love as well. The universe will help you recognize the signs and miracles. So I feel like that's where you are. You've realized within the last 3 days or so, like, oh, wait a minute, I am in my new world. This is the beginning of that. That was that indication that you recognized. maybe made you really happy. Yeah, and feel very valued, and you value what you feel happy about too, and that's great, because that's what keeps any illusions from taking place. It says avoid the trap of mistaking fantasy for a real soul connection. So you are focusing on all of the things of value, and you're not confused. Yeah, you're letting the universe guide you big time. And studying how you can represent love with your person, because not everybody's love language or the things that they value are the same. So that's where you're at right now. Maybe you're surprising your person, or maybe you will be surprised at how much they value you as well. Maybe that's the link between the two of you two, this bond of love that's growing stronger between the two of you. It's always, oh, wow, this is so beautiful. And the telepathy. The close soul connection that harmoniously synchronizes the reenactment of telepathic moments. So you guys may either be reliving moments that you've had in a past life or moments that you will live out in this lifetime. You're having those telepathic moments as well. This is nice. And this reconciliation, not just with each other, but also within self, like coming home to self, you know, that's a huge part of it too. I love this. All right. And you're just being asked to trust in a relationship for it to thrive. So that's all you need at this point. That's the test right now. If you were wondering about the test, it was just to confirm that you were trusting in this reconciliation and then the telepathy, and that's the link to the value. And that will lead to this surprisingly loving, wonderful relationship that you've waited a long time for. You know, everything's indicating that it is time too. Yeah. And you're really going to be able to cherish that. 1111 is an important number for twin flames, symbolizing harmony and balance in soulmates. Nice. Synchronicity. Divine soul matches have amazing moments of synchronicity. This is so awesome. All right. And there definitely is this past life connection that's being restarted here in this Ace of Wands. Reunite with our loved ones over and over in different lives. Yes. Yes. The barriers have been broken for that. Woo! What was that? Oh, yeah, that rekindling that commitment was what did it. I love this. All right, anything else for the collective? Last one. Yep, observe. Yep. Notice all the noteworthy things in your relationship. As you're rekindling this, look deeply within and discover your soul purpose. And that's what's so deep about this. Like, you're observing how deep this really is, and that's helping you both to really cherish this past life connection, which may have caught you both by surprise, is what I'm understanding. I hope that this has been helpful, insightful in some way, shape, or form. This is also just Spirit's wanting me to further clarify that this is an indication that it will stand the test of time. It is deep enough. You know, that may be surprising to you, but that was a past life test. If you were able to recognize this person's essence, this person's, you know,